What's going on, guys? Okay, here we are with part 2 of our 94-95 basketball series 1 jumbo packs. Got the packs here in front of you that I stuck in the freezer overnight. They've been sitting out for several hours now. You can't see it, but they are a little on the wet side still, and I'm not sure that's going to dry off any too quickly. Unless I, spread them around and put them in a good environment. So I've got this washcloth here, and I'm just gonna lightly kind of rub these packs off to get any excess moisture. You can see there's a little bit there here at the bottom. Of course, when they're sitting in a pile all stuck together, that's not really going to dry them off. But I think just quickly rubbing them down with this cloth will get it done. We obviously don't want to get wet fingers on these packs on the inside when we're trying to go through these cards. So I can tell you right now that just from what I feel from grabbing each of these packs as I'm carefully wiping them down, I'm not really noticing any difference. So I've heard that sometimes it can be no solution, if you will, sticking them in the freezer. I've heard some people had luck with it. I guess it just depends. Now, if you recall, these cards were so heavily bricked in part 1 of our video that by the time we got to our last pack in that video, I mean, the cards were literally tearing apart. It's amazing to me how stuck they were to each other that the card themselves would rather peel than, come unglued from the other card in the stack. All right, so I've got them all dried down, and we're gonna see what we can do here. Hopefully, we're in much better shape, but still remains to be seen. So, guys, I mean, we hit the hot pack. All right, that's super exciting. We did it. Now, they're still bricked together. So this was like my biggest nightmare, attempting to disassemble a hot pack here. But we're going to go through it nice and slow and see what we got. We got Mohamed Abdul Rauf. This is a league leader card. We've got a Provisions here. This is our first Provisions of the box of John Starks. These were always one of my favorite cards that Fleer put out. They used to be subsets, but in the later years, such as, well, when I say later years, mid-90s, they turned them into inserts. We've got a Mookie Blaylock Triple Threats. So far, these are coming apart pretty easily. We got another Mookie Blaylock. This is all defense. Got another Provisions here. This one's Jamal Mashburn. And we got a Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal league leader. I need to pull out my sleeves here and get that one at least sleeved up. I didn't think we would actually hit the hot pack, and it turned out in part 2 of our video, it's the very first pack. What are the odds? Maybe that's a little blessing of what's to come here. That maybe these cards will separate a little bit easier. So there's our Shaquille O'Neal league leader. Go ahead and get that one sleeved. Nice little card there. I'm guessing probably the best one. Let's stick him in the center. Probably the best one of that set. We got another Provisions here of Gary Payton. We've got Karl Malone, Triple Threats. Nice looking card. Let's go ahead and sleeve that one up as well. I'll probably eventually sleeve all of these up, any of these insert cards, but I'll definitely take care of the better ones first if I don't bend the corners doing it. Very 90s looking card, but nothing wrong with that. That's actually a pretty cool design. We've got a Dikembe Mutombo league leader. We've got Gary Payton, all defensive team. Let's see if I can actually just scoot these into one stack for now. All right, we've got a PJ Brown, rookie sensation. Looks like that's going to come off with another card. Yeah, just still pretty stuck together. You got Sean Bradley, rookie sensation. Nice looking cards. Got a Vin Baker, rookie sensation. Making sure we don't have any damage. So far, we're looking all right, but it's faint. Isaiah Ryder, rookie sensation. Looks like we got a bunch of rookie sensations here. Dino Raja. And now we're getting to the point in the pack where they're just really stuck. We got George Mirasan. That's the second one we pulled in this box. We got one of those as one of the one card inserts. We've got Chris Mills, rookie sensation. Man, we're going to end up with the whole rookie sensation set here. Jamal Mashburn. I wonder how many of these there are. 25. Well, no, we're not going to end up with the whole set. George Lynch, rookie sensation. But man, we're getting a bunch of them. We got Tony Kukoc. Very nice. And that leaves us with Popeye Jones, rookie sensation, if we can get these two apart. All right, so fortunately, even though these cards are stuck, I didn't see any damage, so that's very cool. So that's super exciting. I've never hit a hot pack before, except in our first video, I was talking about the 95, 96, and I can't remember if it was Fleer or Skybox. I think it was Skybox that had the total O, and they had the tiny little hot packs logo. So that was kind of a reminder that, you know, you pulled out the hot packs. So these are no different than just pulling the inserts individually. This doesn't actually say hot packs. So this is super exciting. We got a lot of rookie sensations, which honestly, none of these are really big names. Jamal Mashburn was pretty good. Tony Kukoc. George Mirasan goes down as probably the tallest, one of the tallest NBA players of all time. Isaiah Ryder's okay. Vin Baker is not too bad. If I'm going to nitpick, I was hoping for a little more variety. Maybe getting a few more of the league leaders. We got Mutombo, though. I do love these Pro Visions. I always have, so it was nice that we got a couple of those. This triple threats, we only got we got Karl Malone up there, too. But yeah, that Karl Malone and, of course, the Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal is probably easily going to be the most valuable of all of these inserts we just pulled. So there it is, folks. We got a hot packs. So if you haven't seen that before, congratulations on seeing it. All right, we got all these other packs to go through. So, you know, the odds of pulling another hot pack's probably in the same box is like just, I think, zero, impossible. I know I've seen duplicate packs in a lot of these basketball products, and, well, actually the baseball as well. But I honestly didn't expect to get a hot packs at all, so that was really cool. So far, the tops of these are peeling away pretty easily, but that was the case in the previous packs in the first video. We got Glenn Rice. He's all right. Patrick Ewing, we'll take that. But when we went through the halfway point, usually when we hit that insert, that bottom half of those packs were really bricked. Now, if you've never tried this before and you're thinking, well, maybe the cards are still too cold, still a little frozen, that's not the case at all. They feel just fine. What was on the outside was just, you know, some leftover condensation. Now here we got a Dennis Rodman Provisions. That's very nice. 6 of 9. So I would love to get this whole set of Provisions. But seeing that there's 9 of them, it's possible, but I somehow doubt it. We're going to start hitting a lot of them. Yeah, you can still see all this damage. So, and that's a bummer. That's a John Stockton. Yeah, so the bottom half of these are just as bricked as they were. So, I mean, you may have some advice to share if you've done this before. You might say, well, you should have left them in longer than overnight, or you should have waited a day before you let them dry out. But, yeah, it really doesn't seem like it made that much of a difference. What's cool, what I noticed is that those insert cards were actually a little bit easier to separate. The base cards really have a difficult time. It seems like they all have the same, glossy coating, but for some reason, those insert cards in that pack separated much better and didn't seem to have any damage. These, you can tell, are just picking up damage on pretty much every card now. I still find it odd that it seems to be the bottom half of each pack and the top half of the pack isn't affected nearly as much. Something about once we hit the insert card, it all changes. So you can hear it peeling, and it probably sounds worse than it is because, this is pretty close to the microphone. Got another Charles Barkley. I say another because we hit him in the first video. Do have a card stuck to the back of him though. So Nick Van Exel, which is a decent. I can't get these apart either. I don't see any damage, so even though it's stuck here at the front of the pack, it's just a lot less damage. So another Mitch Richmond, we had picked him up earlier. There's our insert card. It looks like another rookie sensation on the Lakers. It's going to be George Lynch. But, yeah, this one actually, there's a little bit of damage up there on that one. And then now we're going to get to the really challenging part of the pack. So if there's like a Shaquille O'Neal, which I'm hoping for, down here at the bottom of the pack, that's going to be real disappointing because most likely it's going to be pretty damaged. Armin Gilliam. I'm not even going to bother separating half of these because it's just becoming a waste of time. That's not even going to be worth anything unless, it's just a big hit, but there's not going to be any. Here's Latrell Sprewell. Yeah. Bunch of damage up there. Huh. That's a bummer. I'm just going to have to stick it in with the junk cards. No one's going to want that. So my opinion of this is when you're getting this box of jumbo packs and there's 21 cards per pack. See, there's our first Clyde Drexler, but look at all of the terrible damage to it. So my opinion is of this box, you know, you're really just getting about 10 decent cards per pack. So I don't know how the bricking is on a regular size, what are they called? Hobby packs, like 14 cards or so. So I'm wondering if, you know, the fact that there's less cards in a pack might mean less bricking, you know, so you just got more of these cards just to compact on top of each other. So that'd be an interesting thing to try as well, is to try just a regular size pack and see if we got the same bricking. I would expect some. So we got Reggie Miller. We got Tim Hardaway. I like Tim Hardaway, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. There we go. Yeah, that one looks all right. That's too bad because this is the front of our pack. Got a Jim Jackson. I think that's his second year, maybe. So here's our insert card. It's a Tracy Murray, league leader. At least that peeled away easily. Got just a little bit right there in the hair. No big deal, not a huge card. And then now we get to the rough. Oh, that's rough. That really. That's a Robert Horry too. But yeah, you can see. Man, it's just this way on every pack. It's a shame because, you know, I would like to buy more of this product. I like the cards. I like the inserts. I certainly would love to get a Series 2 for the rookies, but gosh, it's such a gamble. I'm almost tempted to just ignore this at this point. See, I mean, I'm chipping away at the cards, so based on what I did, oh yeah, that's bad. Look at this. I just destroyed this Robert Horry. That's pretty much going in a trash can at this point. Yeah, so, you know, I can't get these separated. This Horace Grant's getting destroyed. Yeah, I mean, this trash. It's just absolute trash at this point. So my experience with the freezer did not really do much of anything. I can't get these apart. Not without just completely destroying these cards. Is there really any point? I mean, I'm hoping to get like a Shaquille O'Neal, but I mean, whoops, now I got cards going everywhere. Gosh, it's not, I mean, it's just going to be trashed. Look at what, I'm literally peeling these cards. Look at that. You ever want to see what the inside of a card looks like? Now's your chance. Oh, no. It was a Mutombo. No. That's horrible. Oh, God. Dang. That's the worst pack yet. What a crazy box opening. You get hot packs, and then you get the absolute worst bricking. I mean, it's like Shaquille O'Neal at the free throw line. That's how many bricks we got here. Dang. As we're getting deeper into our box, I feel that the bricking is getting worse. Here's a George Marathon base card. Because now in this pack, even the top cards are really sticking. If I can just salvage the insert at least. Oh man. Shaquille O'Neal triple threats. Okay. This is tough. Oh, and another Shaquille O'Neal base. Okay, they're stuck to each other. Shaq's stuck to Shaq. Oh, gosh, help me. Okay, we got it separated without tearing. Dang. Some very slight damage, but nothing serious. This card's still a beauty. Let's get that sleeved up. 2 Shaq inserts in one box. That's a hit. That's a nice box. That corner's just a little ding now. And then we got our Shaq base, who's looking pretty clean. I mean, not a single card in this box is going to grade a 10, that's for sure. That doesn't even have perfect centering, but I'll take it. I'm happy that this was at the top of the box and not down at the bottom. You've seen how that played out. Kembe Mutombo got totally rejected. Here's a Jamal Mashburn. Oh, this is just awful. Awful. I can't salvage any of these. Dang. Every one of these. I mean, they're literally just going in the garbage at this point. Scottie Pippen. No. No. Look how much damage is on that. Gosh. Well, I'm not going to throw a Pippen in the trash, that's for sure. But it's not worth anything. I guess at this point, I could attempt one more try of sticking these in the freezer for like, 24 hours. And maybe that's my problem. I only had them in there for, I don't know, 8 hours. But, oh, dang, this is... I'm going to be peeling these cards. What's the point? It's just Brian Williams and Adam Keefe. Dang, man. This is rough. It's painful. Can't do it. I'm going to literally be tearing these cards again. Oh. Seriously. That's how look at that. Look at that. This is how terrible the bricking is. You're literally gonna have better luck peeling. It's a Tony Kukoc too. That's a shame. You're literally gonna have better luck peeling a card in half than you are separating 2 cards from one another. I've still got quite a few packs here. Okay, so this may be a 3-part video. Here's a Vin Baker. I may stick these cards in the freezer for, a good 24 hours. Give it one last shot. Maybe let them thaw out for a day at least. See if that makes any difference. This is such a bittersweet moment because, you know, we hit a hot pack and we're getting some decent cards, but the frustration of this bricking is just killing me. I like how most of our hits are in the top half of the pack, like this Karl Malone. For some reason, the top halves are doing a lot better. I don't understand that. Here's another Sean Bradley rookie sensation. A little bit of damage. All right, here's the bottom half of the pack. Yeah, it's man, there's a Dominique. But yeah. Got too much damage. Can't do it. Oh, Horace Grant's not surviving. Harvey Grant. Calvert Cheney. Harold Miner. These, at least when they're not, you know, so neatly stacked, you can peel them apart like I just did. But see these, there's nothing to even grip onto. And so I have to dig with my fingernail. Johnny Newman and Rod Strickland. Well, I'm probably going to toss the Horace Grant. That's too much damage there. The cards are already peeling. And it's just Rod Strickland on the other side. I literally have thrown away in the trash like about 20 cards already. Well, I said that I would quit. I don't know. I really want to go through these cards. Despite this, I love these cards, but it's just been a crazy experience all around. I think there's 3 cards here. Moses Malone. It's probably one of the last years he played. I don't remember when he retired. That one's in good shape. There's our... So we got another Penny Hardaway. I had pulled him in the first video and there was a little bit of damage. Let's see if this one comes out cleaner. It does. Good. I needed that. We need some clean cards here. So we got a John Starks. This looks like another Provision. Got one of those earlier in the hot pack, I believe. So that's cool. That came out clean. And then we're just going to get to our rough part of the pack, which, again, I'm going to assume that fortunately, that card's trashed. Fortunately, the bottom part of the pack is mostly commons. This card's trashed. So, we're not hitting the superstars. That's just pure dumb luck, I guess. Uh-oh. A lot of damage to Olajuwon. What a bummer. And that actually came off okay, but yeah, I keep it, but it's going to go in the junk pile because that damage is just not worth anything. I think we got a card here in the middle. Rodney Rogers, so no big deal. Ton of damage as always. All right, so I'm going to attempt to keep going. I've still got about 10 or so packs here. So let's just hope that the first half of the packs is where the majority of the hits are. Here's another Olajuwon. We got another chance here. It's at the back of the pack, so that looks a lot better. Wow, we're saved. I think there's some grace coming my way. All right, this pack seems to be a little more doable. Got another Glenn Rice. Here's another Patrick Ewing. It's in good shape. I feel like these cards should have a premium. If they grade a 10, I'm not saying any of these will, but if you find cards in a 10, that should be like a premium. Another Isaiah Ryder rookie sensation. Of course, I'm sure a lot of these packs have been saved over the years. Now we got a Kukoc earlier, and I think we butchered it. So, not that Kukoc was a superstar, but he was important to the Chicago Bulls. But yeah, I mean these cards were heavily produced, so I'm sure people saved a ton of them that have already been opened, and you don't have to deal with this. This pack's actually easy to separate because you see the cards aren't lined up. Oh, nice. Scottie Pippen. It's a little bit of damage. Oh, there's a ton of damage on his face. Well, I'm going to keep it, but it's going in the junk pile. It's morning here, so the dogs are finding something to bark about. Whoops. And these last two are not going to separate. That's okay. No big hits there. Okay, let's see. Hopefully the dogs will stop barking here. Give us a break. This pack's not looking good. This is really stuck. That just tore. And this is the front of our pack, so... Oh gosh. I'm not kidding, guys. This is by far the worst pack. You can see our insert there. It looks like it's a rookie sensations, but if I can just salvage the insert, but no, every single one of these cards is gonna. Oof, nothing's gonna. I got Joe Dumars. How is that? No, there's damage right there. Oh no, there's a ton of damage. I just see it. I just saw it. Man, that's rough. I'm not even gonna be able to salvage this pack. It's kind of more about just seeing who we got at this point. Yeah, That's terrible. I'm just gonna rip it open. I got PJ Brown. I think we already got him, so no big deal. But yeah, this pack is. I mean, look how much damage I've done. Gosh, are any of you like cringing at this point? Like how I'm just murdering these cards. I could have stuck that stack in the freezer and give it a chance, but yeah, every one of those is just gonna have to go in the trash. So I could try that. I mean, look at it. The card's just peeling. Can't do it. So I was gonna say I could just, when I open these packs, if I encounter a big brick of cards like that, I could try to maybe put those individual cards in the freezer, like in a little container or something. See if they separate that way. I got Joe Dumars now. Here's a good pack. This one's separating pretty easily. All right, I'm gonna have to go tell those dogs to stop it. Here's another John Starks. We got 3 of those now. All right. Hey, enough. Stop barking. All right, sorry about that, guys. Hopefully we can have some peace as we dismantle basketball cards. It's almost easier to pull them apart this way in this pack. Not getting any big names here, so that's kind of good. When did you hear anyone ever say that? Yay, I didn't get any big names in this pack. Okay. That pack wasn't terrible. I think these Shaquille O'Neal inserts are saving us. Not that that's going to pay back for the entire box. Here's Jamal Mashburn again. This is already damaged. You see how when the corner is bent like that out of a pack, that just tells you how compressed these cards have become. And this, oh man, did you see what I saw? There's a Shaq right there. Well, I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to try to put that in the freezer again, because I'm going to see if I can salvage that pack. I started peeling away, though, at the Mashburn, and oh, these dogs are killing me. Enough. Probably barking at their own reflection. All right, so here's another pack. Got Dennis Rodman. Seemed to survive okay, so we'll go ahead and stick him down there. Let's see. This pack's doing okay. If they would come apart this, well, I thought they were coming apart easily. I was going to say, if they would all come apart this easily, I could actually get used to that. Now, here's another Provision, Dan Marley. Very nice. One more to add to the set. Luckily, our insert cards are really not getting damaged. And the usual bottom half of our pack. Here's Chris Mullin. He actually survived. It's a tiny, tiny bit right there. Too bad. Gary Payton, man. Not going to work. Too much damage. Got just a couple more here. All right, so nothing much in that pack. We did hit the Dennis Rodman, which survived. Got a Dan Marley Provision. So we're down to about 5 more packs, so I'm going to try to see if we can get through these. This one feels a little bit better. Not as compact, so far these are separating easily. Here's another rookie sensation. That's PJ Brown. I think that's maybe our 3rd one. I think that was the one insert that didn't survive earlier. Not a big deal, especially if we got 2 more. Here's a Stockton. Yeah, some damage there. Nothing too serious, but yeah, there's some there too. We'll keep it. For the back half of the pack, this is actually separating better than most. You know, it still a lot of damage to these cards, regardless, though. All right, I think we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more packs to go. This one appears to be a little bit tougher. So far, it's okay. Got Chris Webber. Picked him up earlier in the box. Seems to be free of damage. So that's good. I could really take my time on separating these. I'm sure if I go slower, there would be less damage, but at the same time, I don't want to be here for 3 hours. See if I can salvage the insert. So there's a lot of these rookie sensations. Isaiah Ryder. So I'm guessing these rookie sensations. The odds are stated in the packs. In fact, we could actually check that out. 25. Oh, okay. Limited edition inserts will appear in a range of odds from 1 in 5 to 1 in 25. The rookie sensation, I would guess, is 1 in 5, because we're hitting those pretty often. Did we salvage this Chris Mullin? I just kind of pulled that off. Nope. Damage there. Not terrible, but Anthony Peeler. This is how Anthony works. We just Peeler. Gary Payton. Ton of damage on the back of the card, so I doubt the front's going to survive. Yep. I think that's the second Payton we got. And did not survive. So this is a solid brick. So I'm just going to start my brick stack there and see if sticking them in the freezer again will work. I think by the time I post this video, I'll put it in the description how these cards turned out, if I was ever able to separate them, and if that Shaquille O'Neal survived. Got a Sean Bradley. That's cool. Second tallest to George Murison. Here's our insert. Good, we got something different. We got the Admiral, David Robinson. Ooh, it's not coming off very easily. Let's see. Yep. Ooh, we got some damage down there. Got a dinged corner as well. That's too bad. It's a nice insert of David Robinson, league leader. There's only 8 of these league leaders, and I think we got at least half of them already. It's Clyde Drexler. His corners look a little sketch. Yeah, so you can see here, because he's sticking out, it's going to be easier to separate, but because he's sticking out, this corner got dinged or a little bent. So, gosh, it's so hard to get a nice card out of these packs with all these factors involved, and you can see how damaged it is. Well, if nothing else, guys, this video was just, a learning experience, right? Now we know what to avoid. If you're looking for some of these cards, some of these players, you probably just want to shop for the individual card, because as fun as it is going through packs and then finding the hot pack, this is what we're dealt with otherwise, and this is a brick, so brick stack. But yeah, this is such a shame, because I've always loved Fleer. I really have to think twice now about what I'm going to do going forward. Especially with the jumbo packs. I might give the regular... See how bent these are? They were so compact. Maybe I just got unlucky. Whoever said unlucky when they got a hot pack. But maybe I got unlucky with this box and someone sat on it. Because, I mean, these cards are really, really stuck together. This is awful. That whole pack is just glue. 2 packs left. It's sad when you get to the point you're just saying, please don't let them be stuck. Please don't let them be stuck. I don't care who I get. Just let me get through a pack of cards like a normal person. Got another Jim Jackson. See how bent they are? Man, that's terrible. We might stay away from these jumbo packs from now on. I actually got this at a decent price, and I was surprised it was cheaper than, the regular size pack, and, well, that might be why. got another Sean Bradley. Stuck to a Stacey King. So here's another rookie sensation, Antonio Davis. A little bit of damage. Oh, there's a bunch of damage up there. Yeah, some of these inserts were turning out okay, but it seems to be getting worse as we go along. I think, yeah, I mean, I can separate these, but what's the point anymore? Every single one. Every single one's going to take damage. That's not separating. All right, our last pack through this somewhat painful, blessed process of a box. Appropriate name. This product has been brought to you by Frank Brickowski. We got Frank Brickowski and we had an Anthony Peeler. They pretty much sum up this experience. See if we can salvage our last insert card. These aren't peeling very easily here at the front of the pack. I got Alonzo Mourning. Got some damage. Pulled him early on. Got a George Lynch, so no big deal. Pulled him early on, and yeah, the packs before at the top of the box were in better shape than the ones at the bottom. Which makes sense, you know, if someone sat on this. I feel like someone sat on it for 25 years, though, literally. That's not gonna, yeah, that's damaged. Even our inserts now are not surviving. That one's heavily damaged. Just gonna put that in the junk pile. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. I don't think you want to see me ripping cards in half anymore. That's just not something you want to watch on video. That's very gory basketball card mutilation. Well, here we are. We're done. So my thoughts on this product. I think you know my thoughts. It's super frustrating. I will try a box in the future of the hobby packs. Maybe that'll make a difference when there's less in the pack. These jumbo packs, I love jumbo packs because for one, with the Fleer 94.95, getting one insert per pack is super nice. And then when we hit a hot pack, we had 21 inserts. So when it comes to the inserts in this box, I mean, check this out. This is phenomenal. A lot of them were not big, but we did get 2 Shaquille O'Neal inserts, so that's pretty big. We also got Karl Malone, Dennis Rodman. We hit 2 Shaq base cards. This one turned out nice. The other one is in this brick of cards here. I don't think it's going to survive because I started peeling this away already. But there he is hiding out. Jamal Mashburn obviously didn't survive. But I'm going to see if I can salvage that. Yeah, but all of these right here, these are not coming apart without tearing. So I will attempt the freezer one last time. See if that does anything. It's worth a shot because otherwise those cards are going in the garbage. We got a stack of some of our stars. This stack is a little small for a jumbo box. So that tells you how many of these, did not survive and I had to toss. And frankly, there's several in here that are damaged too. If you're looking to buy one of these boxes for investment, you can pretty much forget it. unless you're just gonna, you know, keep the box unopened and sell it as a new box. But none of these cards are gonna grade as a 10. None of them. There's no way. We might had a couple 9s, maybe if we're lucky, but and that has nothing to do with the product itself. The borders, I mean, that's another story. It's just the fact that, you know, they're just terrible bricking. So I hope this video was amusing for you. It was kind of fun. It was kind of funny, you know, ripping a card in half here and there. A little painful, but all things considered, if I look on the bright side, hey, we got a ton of inserts. We hit a hot pack. We got some shacks and a learning process, if nothing else. So look forward to seeing you in the next video. And I'll let you know in the comments if these ever separated or not, and if that shack turned out to be a keeper. All right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.